This is how you do bus stop method with remainders as a remainder, as a decimal, and as a fraction. We have the same question here for all three because I want to show you the same example, but showing the remainder in a different way. As always, we have color-coded our place value, thousands in purple, hundreds in green, tens in pink, ones in blue. Our question that we're going to work with is 3,165 divided by 4. So if we write our 4 times table down the side, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. It's not necessary to write your times table that you're working with, but it could help you and be a quick reference. First things first, we're going to ask ourselves, how many 4s go into 3? 4 is bigger than 3, so we put a 0. We carry our 3 over and have 31. So how many 4s fit into 31? Well, 31 is in between 28 and 32. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with a remainder of 3. We put our 7 here in the hundreds. We put our 3 here to make 36. It's 3 because to get from 28 to 31 you need to add 3. We then ask how many 4s fit into 36. 36 is in the 4 times table, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 4. You have no remainder for this fit. You then ask yourselves, how many 4s fit into 5? We have exactly 1 with a remainder. So we put our 1. Now this one, if you're showing it as just a remainder, we put remainder 1. Now, instead of going through both of these again, I'm just going to write down so we get to the same point. For this next one, we're going to show it as a decimal. Now, if we extend our line, we put a point here, we put our zeros. Okay, so where we left off is we could fit 1 4 into 5 with a remainder of 1. So this one we're going to carry over to our 0. Now, how many 4s go into 10? If we look down here, 10 is between 8 and 12. So if it goes in 2 times with a remainder of 2. We put our 2 here, and we put our 2 here. To get from 8 to 10, you add 2. Now we ask, how many 4s go into 20? 20 is in the 4 times table, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is no remainder, so we stop at 791.25. Now, there is no remainder, so the answer to 3,165 divided by 4 is 791.25. When you're working with decimals, you will add your point and zeros. You may have to add more. You may not even have to add 2. You could just add 1, depending on the question you're given. Now, as a fraction, 3,165 divided by 4 equals 791. We had a 1 as a remainder, if you look up here. To write that as a fraction, we would put our remainder over the number we're dividing by. So 791 and a quarter, which matches up to our decimal, 0.25, and a remainder 1. That's how you do the bus stop method with remainders, showing your answer as a remainder, decimal, and fraction.